Hi. I want to post, oh my gosh, my hair. I want to post some just like videos in linear order to document things for myself, I guess, to look back on. And to be super clear, because I feel like clarity and honesty is really nice and rare in today's world. And I love this like insular little website because I think it does have some semblance of like privacy in a weird way. Like everyone that's here wants to be here. Hi, thank you, I appreciate it. And I'm 25 and I feel so confused. Like I feel so confused about my life, about whether or not I'm on the path I'm supposed to be on or doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I think people have this perception of me a lot of the time as like hyper successful because of what my life has looked like up until this point. But I truly feel like every day I'm like getting slapped in the face by life and surprises and like things I'm learning. And I started hotliterati. I didn't even mean to start it. I just liked to read. I loved to read, and it brought me so much like respite and peace and clarity and escapism, and made me imagine what my life could be like and what it would be like to be other people. And I think just getting older and having people have faith in you and having so many voices just everywhere all the time. So many people will tell me like what they think it should be. They'll have an opinion about the business model or the strategy or something. And I just feel like you can listen to so much and it's like Kafka, the trial where you can wake up in a room that you've stumbled into and you're arrested and you didn't know the rules and you didn't really know what you were signing up for, and all of a sudden you're like on trial for something you can't understand, and then you're still so young and your life is over and you look around and you didn't choose it yourself. And I think that's one of my biggest fears. And I feel so much pressure just given the economy and given like my background, where I feel like everyone's telling me like to do a fundraise and to raise like millions of dollars to make this like big splashy thing that's gonna like fix all the world's problems. And I've sort of like lost my appetite and my joie de vivre and even my love of reading, to a point like is when you feel like you have to cannibalize everything that you're enjoying for someone else to like watch and to perform some metric. It makes you feel like there's none of you left, I guess. And I'm grateful to have an audience because I know everyone wants one. And that's why I kind of do my like angel bit, because then it's something that isn't just me and it feels like it can be a little more whimsical and I get a little more privacy. But I think what I'm gonna do is learn how to code, because I do find it really interesting. I want to learn how to be a software developer, because what I want to turn hotliterati into, beyond the constraints of this clunky website, is a really big book club, because I just like to read and I love to talk about it. And I think focusing too much on like promotion and growth can just like kill the joy out of something. And then secondly, I want to design an app that tracks what I've read, and that I can put like my favorite annotations and some of my thoughts into. Because when I was a little girl and I was reading books that I really loved, I would write them down, the quotes, and put them on my door. And I know a kid in my family now that's doing the same thing at like 12. And you know, you should just like build what you want, and that's what I want. I just want a really big book club and like a better app to track what I'm reading, and maybe a party once or twice a year. But I'm so tired. I'm tired of hustling. And then I'm ready to have my art just be like the weird stuff I do really late at night when my brain won't shut off. And I think I will love it more that way. So yeah, this is my dramatic update. I'm getting on a flight back to New York in the morning, and if my life doesn't have more stability in 2 weeks, then I'm just gonna come back, I guess. But yeah, thanks for being here, and read your heart out. Read your heart out. Read your heart out. And I hope we pick a good book, a book that I haven't read yet, for next month. That's not my nice. Yeah. So I'm currently stuck in Minneapolis, and I'm not even mad. I love Minnesota. I've been here once, one other time, and I'm coding the hotliterati app by myself. And I did, when we were stuck on the plane before we even took off, I did like a lot of it. So I wasn't even mad when we were on the plane for like an hour and then deplaning. And yeah, Delta handled it super well. We got like links and texts with our vouchers, our meal vouchers, Uber vouchers, hotel booking, and I'm in the beautiful Renaissance Bloomington hotel. That's like a Marriott hotel. It's so nice, so cute, so big. And I made a coffee. I talked to my family for a little bit. I love my family so much. And now I'm just gonna like code for until I literally can't stay up anymore, because I just have to get on a plane in a few hours. And I was supposed to lead a run club in the morning that I had to cancel. I'm kind of sad about that because I love running with other people, and there were 2 people RSVP'd that I really wanted to run with, but now I think I'm just gonna lock in. I love listening to like techno or house, and just I think I got it from, I used to work next to an Android engineer who I loved so much. They were like so cool at my old company, and they would send me like these really great DJ sets, and just it's so fun to challenge yourself to learn new things. And I think today, even with like all the inconveniences with travel, you can kind of like let go and just submit to God and be like, well, I'm here, you know, I might as well just not complain because everyone's as inconvenienced as I am. There was scripture I was reading on my first flight that said something like that, like in 2 Peter maybe, about how suffering is just like a part of human life, and you look around and other people are suffering too, and you're not better than anyone else, and you should just look for ways to like be grateful and not complain. And I'm not perfect about that always, but I think finding things I get really into helps. So I'm gonna have my snack, drink my coffee, play my techno, and get cracking. I've been coding for 4.5 hours straight. And I think, you know, there's so much discourse around AI, and it's really useful to teach yourself how to do things you don't already know how to do. And like, I think Claude is quite helpful for this sort of stuff. And it's so funny because my queries will come back at this point and Claude will be like, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. You've been doing this for so long. But it's so good to learn, and I'm so excited to hopefully have a functional product that does what I've always wanted and helps other people do something similar. So, and I'm just having fun. Like, I'm really enjoying this and I'm learning a lot. And this is something that I always, like, during and right after college told myself I'd like never be able to do. So to just teach myself and then really get after it feels so good. Feels so good.